You've come to the right place, traveler.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Cursedboy here with another video for last Epoch and the long-awaited LootFilter. Yep, this is the video about my universal LootFilter. A little bit of a disclaimer, I've been using this LootFilter for like, I don't know, over a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Since before 0.9.2, and I've been making changes, improvements with each patch, each season, and how the builds change, etc. Right now, we're gonna be going through all of the LootFilter rules and what you need to know and how to use it. You can customize this filter however you want. I've done a lot of groundwork for you already, and you just need to load it up and start playing with it. And yeah, I'm gonna explain to you how you can keep customizing it to your needs and what you need to look out for you. Now, if you do like the video, do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content. It helps me a lot. And let's see what we have here. Right. So as you can see here on the ground, I've dropped a few different idols, a few different uniques and stuff like that, and exalted items, double, triple exalted items, and you can see they have their own colors, they have their own texture. Now, first of all, we need to go down here and see what we have. Of course, we are hiding on normal magic rare items, that's pretty standard these days. And then I am going through each type of item and I am hiding some of the bad bases. So for example, on belts here, if we go here on belts on the actual subtype, right? I'm hiding the bad bases. I'm allowing Spider Silk, Praetorian, Divine Girdle and stuff like that. Whatever you want to hide here, you can also hide yourself. Like if I click Spider Silk, no more Spider Silks will be appearing unless they have some tier 7 modifier that I have above on the list of the rules. Why do we do this? We do this because early on it's not all about tier 7, right? So you want to pick up some tier 6 items and stuff like that so that you can start progressing your gear for your characters. That means that we need some nice bases for our tier 6s. Pretty simple, right? Any new base that comes into the game, you will not be hidden the way that we have these rules here. These are not very important rules, by the way. You don't need to mess around with them, but if you want to hide any bases, it's there for you. Now we are hiding the personal champions, generic idols, etc. here, and then we are showing all the good ones. Of course, we're gonna show the unique idols here, and this is the part that I'm personally pretty proud about my LootFilter, and one that I have put a lot of work, a lot of hours. Now, when it comes to the normal idols, not the Weaver ones that we got this season, we want to to get good combinations, right? Like not combinations that we will never use on a character. That means that I'm filtering for 2 affixes, and I've gone through every prefix and every suffix of each idol type for each class, and I've selected the best ones. Now keep in mind, with all my knowledge, with everything that I know about the game, with all the builds that I'm playing, I still keep adding some of these affixes on the idols. Each season the meta changes, some new affixes might become useful that we were never using before. For example, this season time rot chance on idols became really good, right? Before that, not really. So I keep progressing these loot filters here and these rules, and I'm adding more, but they're already in a very good spot. You will be checking out only a handful of idols, even when you drop a whole bunch of them from prophecies, especially for Circle of Fortune, and you will be picking up the good ones, right? You don't want any bad combinations. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now, I'm not an absolute savant in last Epoch. I play a lot of different builds. So if you want some weird thing, On idols, you probably need to go and check the list that it is there. If it's not, you just click it. You know, for the huge idols, I'm not playing a lot of builds with huge idols personally myself. So if you want, you go into the affixes right here, right? And you check out whatever idol you want. If you want Totem Shell, for example, on an idol like that, you click it so that it appears on the list, right? For the time being, we just saw all of the new Weaver idols, and I also have the enchanted class ones like this to also show. Just we don't drop those very often in the ground, but if you do, I want to be show them because otherwise they're gonna be hidden. Now, this rule over here is very simple. We are hiding some specific exalted affixes. We're hiding them that because we never want them at tier 6 or tier 7 ever on our gear. I don't know, damage to minions, reflected to attackers, you know, some ailments, blind on hit, we never want that. Minion dodge rating, we never want that, etc, etc. This list, you can add as many as you want here if you want to make your filter even more strict as well. This is the shutting down the tier 6s here, so you click it if you are, and it will not show any tier 6s, right, on your screen here. It will show some of the double exalted items though. Double and triple exalted items, I have clicked all of the affixes here so that if you're dropping items for Nemesis, they always gonna show, they have their own color so that you know that. And of course, we are recoloring some of the tier 7 affixes. In this list, you can add or remove as many affixes as you want. This is a universal filter, so I have a lot of things here. Once again, when it comes to the class affixes, I might have missed some that you need, probably not, but there is always a chance. When it comes to the rogue specific things for this loot filter, because I'm not playing a lot of rogue myself, make sure that you double check, triple check a little bit here so that you are safe. This is just a slam rule here for tier 6s, like, you know, hybrid life and stuff like that. Sometimes you don't want to shut them down. Even if you shut down the tier 6 modifiers, you don't want to shut down those because they're a little bit rarer. Maybe some skill affix like plus levels and stuff like that. If you want to do that, you can add it on the list. Fracturing crown bases, that's just a little bit of a meme here. I just have it. If I play a mage, I drop a couple of them. I get some fracture crowns with the rune of ascendance. It's not really a big of a deal. It's not the best rule either. I just have it there. If it comes back to the meta, then the filter is gonna be ready. Now, this is the magic though that we have here for the uniques, and this is where you can really up the strictness on the filter. First of all, we are hiding Weaver's Wheel unique items with 14 and less wheel, because I find that you want 15 plus on your Weaver's Wheel in general. You can change this number if you want, that's up to you. Don't mind that, it's okay. That's just because of the new filtering and the rules that they implemented in 1.2. This was 0 and was hiding normal uniques, so I had to get creative there. This is the color for 2 LP items and 15 wheel and above items as well. And then this is recoloring the 3 LP and 4 LP items and the 20 wheel and above items. This rule in the middle is actually a very nice one. I'm using it on my current version of the filter right now, and I'm hiding basically, I'm saying completely any Weaver's Wheel, but because it is between these two rules, basically any item that you drop with 20 wheel will actually show even if you hide it here, because some items at some point in the game, like even Advent the advent of the erased boots, for example. I'm not gonna show them right now if they don't have 20 wheel or above. We are dropping a lot of Weaver's Wheel items right now. Okay, so let's keep going. So I have some rules here that you can activate and you can change yourself as well. I've done a lot of work already on them. This is hiding 0 LP uniques. Yep. If you don't want to see a lot of uniques, this is just 213 uniques that they're being hidden with 0 LP. You just activate it and you're good to go. 1 LP, 2 LP, 3 LP. I haven't done any work here. If you want to hide any 3 LP uniques, that's up to you. You add it to the list here on the uniques and you're good to go. But other than that, the 1 LP and 2 LP all have a lot of them on the list. Especially if you are playing Circle of Fortune with the prophecies, etc., you don't want to be showing bad uniques that you will never pick up, right? You can add and remove things from those lists as you go. Well, when it comes to the personal and champion affixes, basically this is active early game. You deactivate and you activate the mid game afterwards when you basically are done from the campaign. So experimental affixes, same here. This is early game, then you deactivate and you activate this one, which will only show the exalted experimental affixes. And that's exalted, either experimental exalted or another exalted affix, so that you can havoc it into tier 6, tier 7. Hide all set items, that's a rule you activate if you don't need to pick up any set items as well. So all legendaries, you need this rule here to exist right now, because otherwise anything that you hide on the uniques will also hide the legendary variants of those uniques from Nemesis, etc. So we don't want to do that. We want to be checking out the legendary items that we drop, right? Now, rare random drop uniques here. This is basically the uniques that you always want to pick up. 0 LP or no 0 LP, the rare ones, Jungle Queens, for example, on the belt, Red Ring, of course, Bastion of Honor on the shield, etc. Some of those, Orion's Eye on the amulet. I have a few here, they're not a lot. I only have 8. You can add more. These are the uniques that, as you can see here, these are the gray ones. So for the notable drops in general, I've picked up this color because it's very specific. Nothing else uses it from the base game and nothing else uses it from our filter. So if you see this color here, you know that you need to check it out, you need to pick it up, because it's probably a very good drop, right? And same I have here for the boss drops. I added, Nihilist, I added the Uber, Aberoth, uniques, etc. Some good boss drops that you always want to check out for like LP, or you probably want to pick them up even without LP for Nemesis, etc. So yeah, again, you can add more uniques into that list. This is the coloring, the cocooned uniques, that's very optional. You can just delete it if you don't need it. And I have some customizable rules here for imprints and for anything that you might want later. Like for example, if you imprint a unique item and you want to pick it up all the time for Nemesis, for Turtle, etc. to get a good unique. Like I've been hunting, for example, for this build, Mantle of the Paylocks and Lethal Concentration, and yeah, I had those on my list there. Same goes with the rest of them. This rule here is for Weaver items, so that they show up a little bit fancier, and you always pick them up if you imprint them. And this is just for normal uniques, right? You can add any unique on this list, and you can do that. They don't even need to be imprinted, by the way. You can use these rules. Oh, you know what? I'm handing down, I don't know, I'm handing down a very nice pair of Frostbite Shackles, right? So I want to always show it. It's a boss drop, but that doesn't matter for the example. You add it here on the list and you activate it, so you always show that, right? Same here, I have these for exalted imprints, but you can add whatever item and affix that you are after for your build currently, and you definitely don't want to miss it. So yeah, I had for example the spear with tier 7 damage over time for minions on this one for a couple of days, because I was hunting those spears like a maniac. And this is for the new idols, for the Weaver idols. If you need a specific new idol, for example sock on hit for the brand of deception, right, you can go into the Weaver idols here and click that one, right, and it's gonna show up recolored and emphasized, so that you know that, oh, I dropped one of the idols that I am hunting, right? Fairly simple. Again, you can customize this filter as much as you want. That's the big secret. I'm messing around with it all the time. We also have another extra 5 rules here on top that you can add for any of your needs. I'm hoping that you enjoy this loot filter. If you find any big mistakes, do let me know on the comments, and I will, of course, fix them and fix the link below. Now, because right now I'm playing Circle of Fortune, I will be working on a much stricter filter version of this as well. Basically with the Weaver idols, this is something new. We still learn about it. There are more builds coming out with those Weaver idols right now as we speak. So I haven't done any strict filtering like I've done with the normal idols right here, right? So yeah. One last thing about the idols, these normal ones, this is the Lagunian, the Humble, the the small ones and stuff like that. Those you just click off, like you disable afterwards, because let's be honest, at some point when you start doing cemeteries and stuff like that, it's all about the new idols and not the old ones, so you just click them off. Those are for early game, so yeah, keep that in mind. Thank you very much guys for watching. Enjoy the filter, and let me know what you think down below on the comments. See you on the next one. Bye bye.